Hi. Um, so I'm making this video because I haven't been taking great care of myself. Um, in some ways I have, but I'm still I've been looking for, I've been spending money and drinking, and it kind of helps. It kind of helps, but it's like I've been looking for, you know, a button that would just help release the pain or help me out of a hole, but it's like I have to do it a step at a time, getting something to eat, or having a cup of coffee, or these are temporary things and it makes me feel better temporarily. Um, and that could be useful sometimes, that could be good. And it's nice to enjoy life and to have these little moments of enjoyment, but I have been running away. I've been running away. Um, from my life and from myself. And that's hard to admit. It's hard to say I'm mortal, you know? I have vulnerability. And that's hard sometimes because it's like sometimes I feel really weak. Sometimes I feel really weak. And I don't like that feeling because I felt that way so much of my life. I have felt so weak in my life and so powerless. Um, when I was a kid, it's like these adults in my life seem so powerful and omnipotent, and I felt so small and insignificant and meaningless and not valuable. And more, I've been getting in touch with my value, and but it's like I also have to keep into account that I'm mortal and that I have limitations and needs, and that's not necessarily bad. It's just something to keep in mind, and something to care for. And I think the more that I do, the more that I could have my strengths and have those moments of enjoyment. Um, it's hard sometimes. It's really hard. I haven't showered. I haven't gotten in the shower for days now, for days. And I haven't really, my clothes are not that, they're dirty, and I put on the same shirt, and maybe that's okay for but it hasn't done, I haven't done things in a way to make me feel better. I haven't shaved, I like to I like to groom myself. It just makes me feel better to just make, um, to shave. Like my neck isn't shaved right now. Um, I just like to keep, it just helps me feel better. It's not necessarily a vanity thing. That's okay. It's okay to like the way that you look, but it's really more than that. That's a part of it, but it's just more than, it's just like I like to trim. I have a guard and I trim my beard, and I do that every day when I'm feeling well. And I also, if I'm really feeling well, I take off the guard, and there's a certain part of my, um, where it grows more and in a certain area. So I take off the guard and I take off this part and just kind of keep it really, um, trimmed. And that's how I personally like it. And it makes me feel like I'm taking care of myself, and I have, these moments where I feel I don't have control, you know, and I feel like life is fucking me over, and like I can't, like it's really reaming me in the ass, to use that kind of, to use, that sort of language, that kind of colorful language, you know. I was actually talking on the phone today. I was making an appointment, and the woman, I grew up in working class families. Um, my dad is a working class man. My mom, um, I don't really want to get into specifics, but she's a working class woman. Uh, you know, and this kind of, I was talking on this phone to this woman. I was making an appointment, and she was just like really, I guess the word would be gruff and kind of like, some people might say, oh, she's kind of rude or something, but obviously she's just like speaking her mind, and like she's probably having a bad day, and maybe she's kind of frustrated at her job and stuff. And I like that kind of working class attitude sometimes of like, I don't know, I don't really know where I'm going with it, but it's like, life is fucking hard sometimes, and I think sometimes maybe people, I don't know, I'm kind of getting into a thing, but life is fucking hard, and I like that working class thing of like, fuck, man, I'm having a bad day, and my job fucking sucks, sometimes, and it's like, it really, that kind of expressing of that is, I don't know, but it's like life is fucking hard sometimes. It's hard to get out of bed sometimes, and to get in the shower, or to shave, and everything feels like it's so hard sometimes to even like pick, like my room is a fucking mess right now. I haven't made my bed. It's a mess, and things just pile up and pile up and pile up, and it's not just the things on the outside, it's the things on the inside where it's just piling up and piling up every day. And I try to just ignore it and ignore it and ignore it, and it just piles up and piles up and piles up. And fuck, man, I look at my dad, and that's how he lives his life. And we've been getting along better. It's a whole thing that I can get into, to where my mom is more offensive, my dad is more defensive. There's a lot of grays in life. It's not black and white all the time. There are blacks and there are whites and there are grays, and so many colors in life, and that's what I'm coming to realize. But my point is, like, he, you know and I do feel weird about getting into specifics, but lots of junk food, lots of indulgences in life, and that works for him. I mean, that's his defense, and I wouldn't say to him like, don't, I have done that in the past where I'm just like, you got to quit. You got to quit smoking. You got to quit. I smoked for 3 years, and it was a really, really, really good decision that I quit. Um, and I'm glad I don't smoke anymore. And I've tried to pick it up again, and I can't. It's like I'm 12 years old, and I'm having my first cigarette. I can't do it anymore. Thankfully, when I get fucking stressed out, sometimes I'm like, I want to have a cigarette, and I can't do it. I can't even smoke a whole I can't smoke half of a cigarette. Um, my beard is itchy. My face is itchy. I need to like get in the shower, and I'm gonna get in the shower tonight. I talked to somebody, a very good friend of mine. Um, and I don't know, it helps out to talk to people and get that encouragement, because when you feel alone, it's like it feels impossible, you know. And I've felt alone so much of my life, and life has just felt impossible. Um, I can't, like, it's like I can't possibly do it. I can't make my bed, I can't get in the shower. I'm a worthless piece of shit, you know, and I don't deserve anything. I don't deserve people's kindness. I don't deserve to live. I felt that way so much of my life. I don't deserve to live. Um, and it's hard. So it's really hard. I feel like I felt like that today. I don't deserve anything. I feel that way sometimes. Right now, I kind of feel that way. But getting in the shower, it's going to help. getting the shower is gonna help. So I'm gonna do that tonight. I'm gonna get in the shower. And it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be really hard. It's hard. It's hard right now just to make this video and to lay in this bed. It's like I'm laying in my filth. I'm laying in my filth. It just reminds me of my own filth, you know. And fuck, fuck, fuck. It's fucking frustrating. It's fucking frustrating. I want to fucking. I'm frustrated. I'm really frustrated. Fuck. It's like I know I'll get over this. I know, but it's fucking hard. It's really hard. It's really really hard right now. This is a fucking. I'm in a rut right now. I'm in a rut. And fuck. Fuck. I got an appointment on Friday. It's like, fuck, man. Fuck. I don't want to go on that train. Sometimes I don't want to. Anyway, I'll cut it short and fuck. Fuck. I'm gonna get in the shower tonight. It's like, fuck, man. Fuck, 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 fuck. Okay, I'm gonna go. Fuck. Okay.